What is going on, YouTube? Blingbot here, and today I'm bringing you an episode of Besieged. And what we have here in front of us is actually a fan request from a comment whenever we first started posting the Besieged video a couple weeks back. But the request was basically for us to make an X pattern quad-copter. Basically, that was not exactly a copter, but basically using balloons as the main suspension source and with some independent propellers so that you could control moving left and right, and lastly to have a grabber for a bomb. So what we have here, as you can see, is basically, well, pretty much exactly just that. Now, I worked on a couple of different variations here. Funky Professor may work on some other ones as well. Now, he has a little bit more experience with Besiege than I do, but we've both played through the campaign here. So that aside, as you can see, it is basically exactly that request. We have the X, we have the balloons, we have the propellers. Let me get it up here. So as you can see, I have mine set actually to the number pad, but 4 will move us right there, and 6 will move us left. And it's pretty responsive as far as the controls are concerned, so I was real happy with that. And I mean, it's pretty much exactly what we had asked for. And then on the underside here, I have 2 for the well, it's a little shaky there, but yes, I have 2 for the piston extension with the grabber on the bottom, so that whenever you have a some sort of bomb, that way you can do that and play pogo with this if you want as well. But yeah, pretty efficient flyer there, at least as far as being easy to control and pretty simple to make. I mean, certainly there are other flying configurations, but I don't think that was the point of the challenge. And just so you can kind of see here, I had tried a couple of different patterns. We started off with something very simple. Well, yeah, whatever that is. But we started out with something very simple here. Basically just a smaller version of that, but I had added stuff while I was learning how to fly, and most of the things I haven't fixed any of their controls, so I just have it still set to O. And as you can see, this one does have pretty stable flight, but other than that, it doesn't have a whole lot going for it. Now, I didn't bother adding any sort of grabber or anything to that one, because I was just basically figuring out a good machine to try and do the flight. Now, I went with less balloons and way more of the propeller thing, so that's why I didn't go quite with this design here. But that was the first attempt. We had a couple other ones, and they just got crazier and crazier as we went, all basically building off that same idea here, until I ended up with this thing, which, I mean, it looks pretty beastly, but I think we kind of took the whole idea and went just a little bit too far, kind of went off the rails with what we were supposed to do there. So, I mean, this one certainly is stable. I did get the bomb thing in there, as you can see, but it's got a whole bunch of extra features that were not requested and certainly not as simple there. So that's why we ended up with, as you saw, the very basic flyer here, and I'm happy with the way that one turned out. Now, I'm not sure why it wouldn't allow me to add the bomb. Let's just see. It'll probably work now, just to spite me. No, maybe not. It'd help if I clicked bomb. But yeah, see, it'll let me add them everywhere else. Not sure why I won't do it there, but in any case, this one would still allow you to do that as well. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show off this machine here. If you have something else that you would like to see us build, certainly leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like the video, be sure to hit that like button, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got a whole bunch of other content other than Besiege for you. But until I see you next time, keep it funky.